Sophie, and we have Debbie. So those that don't know the shop, Outerwear has been going since 1981, so a very, very long time. We're over 2 floors. The ground floor tends to be a little bit more casual. Upstairs tends to be a little bit dressier. We do everything from jeans through to evening wear. So we're going to start off with those more casual pieces. The outer piece that Helen has got on, this is Jerry Weber gilet. Jerry Weber we have been doing forever. It is absolutely been consistent for us right throughout the Outerwear life, both from a kind of price point, quality, you know, all of that. We don't get anything back, we don't have any issues, so it is a really, really great brand that we have been stocking, as I say, for years. So really nice gilets I'm a big fan of, because I just think it's, you know, days like today when you sort of start off it's a bit cooler and then it goes a little bit warmer and you're not quite sure, but you just need that extra bit of warmth. Works really well. We're showing it without a coat, but actually I've got a couple of gilets that I can wear undercoats, but I can also wear over coats, and it does just give you that extra bit of layer and warmth should it be super cold. So really nice long line length on that, and this lovely sort of bronzy colourway. The sweater underneath, now this is a new brand for us. This is a brand, it's a Danish brand called Mosh. Really nice, all casual wear. They started out as jeans actually, and now the collection goes right across the board, from, you know, jeans, trousers, shirts, jackets, skirts, dresses, but really very much on the sort of more casual end of the sort of scale, and very much all about kind of wearability but also longevity, so that they're not a sort of you know, they'll sort of have a bit of a nod to the trends, but they'll make sure that it's not too trend led, that you can wear it for one season and that's it. The trousers, these are leather. These are by Oakwood, so these are real leather. You get a lot of faux leather and mixes and leather. That's been a real look, but really nice shape for a leather trouser, because quite often you'll get those sort of almost spray-on leathers that you get, or a leather jean. Here it is an absolute trouser shape, so that's straight leg on that. Really nice, as I say, genuine leather with those. I like that sweater. Yeah. Now, hot off the press, we have this little collection from Helen Moore. Helen Moore quite often do accessories, so they do a lot of these sort of faux fur collars, scarves, little bags that they do, and the last few seasons they've been doing these wonderful faux fur gilets. I mean, Sophie, if you took this home, you'd be swamped by, well, your dog for a start. Yeah. But the 3 kids, I'm sure, would kind of cling on to you and not actually let you go.
Husband too.
Yes, hopefully the husband too, yes. But it is really, really soft, and actually all our accessories, their collars, these gilets, you know, it's just that little bit of fun. What's really nice is in this faux fur is actually the lining on this, because sometimes you get that sort of almost polyester lining. This is like a brushed, it's almost like a sort of fleece lining, so it is really nice and cozy to wear, which is great. The sweater, this is one of the Brax sweaters. So Brax, you might know probably better a little bit for trousers and jeans. Yeah, you're molting. Molting. Known for those sort of trousers and jeans, but actually this is one of the sweaters. They do knitwear, they do a few blouses as well. Quite often they'll use cotton in their knits as well, so it's always worth having a little look if you're a real kind of fabric sort of nose and you want to know all the content of it. Then quite often they'll add quite a bit of cotton in their winter knits as well. The jeans, these, well, they're not jeans, they're more of a sort of trouser. They call them the dinner denim. Again, Brax, it's their main style. So all their trousers do have names to them. So you get Shakira's, you get Mary's. This one is Maine, and it is that slightly more relaxed fit. You can still see it's nice with sort of flat front at the top, but then going into that sort of wider leg at the bottom. We do a number of outerwear brands. Some are specifically outerwear brands. Some we have the outerwear pieces within collections that go right across the board. This one is by Jerry Webber, and their outerwear collection is really strong, always has been. Really nice shape, this one. You can see as Debbie walks up and down, you can see how it's just dipped slightly longer at the back there as well. So just giving that extra length. It is that sort of slightly quilted feel to it. It's also got this sort of built-in gilet. Now, it's not a full gilet as such, but it's this sort of built-in inner piece there. So all stitched, all part of that coat. So really nice feature on its own, but actually just giving you that extra bit of warmth as well. The sweater, this is one of the Brody cashmere sweaters. Brody, they just do cashmere, so that's what they're all about. They have this 7,000 rub test. They rub it just to make sure that it doesn't pill, and a lot of it is to do with the length of the strands that they use, so that they sort of eliminate, or well, not eliminate, but reduce the amount of pilling. They do love their pops of colour, and you can see this with this one. It's really striking on with that flash of the sort of neon green. The trousers, these are the Bracks, these are the Madison. They are a winter white jean, a really nice weight for a winter white. I always think white, you've probably got to be a little bit more careful about, because not quite as forgiving. But the Madison shape is a nice kind of relaxed shape over the leg. But the weight of that denim is really lovely. So it's not super thick that you feel kind of, it doesn't feel stiff. It's still got that sort of moving, nice sort of soft touch to it. But it's got substance. And I think that's really important when you get that sort of winter white. This is a little navy and cream story by We. All sort of stars and stripes, nice little detail, very easy to wear, lovely little scarf. It's sort of Merdal scarf, very soft, lots of fabric actually in that, which is really nice, and just we are all made of stars. Oh. How nice is that? But yeah, it is a navy base on that sort of sweater there as well. It is a cotton, so they've done, again, they've done a few sort of cotton sweaters in that. The little pochette is a Helen Moore. I said about the accessories, and they're doing these little sort of faux fur accessories. 59 that little pochette is, which is just lovely, and again really tactile. Helen is also showing one of the wee short skirts, and I say it every autumn winter, it's so much easier to wear a shorter skirt in the autumn winter than it is in the spring summer. A lot of that is to do with opaque tights, so you don't have that worry. You get the opaque tights on, you've not got that whole issue worrying about what your knees look like, the front of your knees, your back of your knees, anything like that, because you've got the opaque tights. But it's also about the footwear. You know, if you've got that sort of shorter skirt in the summer, it's, what do I put on my feet? You can do it, and if you can do that sort of heels and, sneaker look, great. But it's so much easier, I think, in the autumn winter when you've got the option with the boots. These are from We. It does have, so this is all part of actually a suiting range. So they've got a wide trouser, you'll see the little short skirt in a second. So you've got the option of the three pieces. But suits, they're making a comeback, which is really lovely. What they're also doing is having that possibility to wear it with other things, so that you're not just kind of tired and thinking, I've got to wear the suit. It's a great casual blazer, this whole heritage look, this sort of old English feel, is a big sort of trend for this autumn winter. So really nice little jacket there. The top underneath, now it's a wool, it's got a bit of cashmere, it's got a bit of silk in. It's a ribbed little knitted top, really nice and soft. While it's fitted, it's not super grippy because it is that sort of knit fabric. So it feels really nice against the skin. The skirt, so the same skirt as the navy one, that little short A-line skirt that you've got. Now again, you've got tights there, they're not the opaque tights. Sophie does have youth on her side. So he's not quite on the granny knees yet. It'll come. But still, that, you know, having that sort of nude tight, it does make a difference, and you have that option for the autumn winter. So really nice, you've got that tight, you've got that sort of shorter skirt option there. Ooh, we like the orange. So I'll start with a scarf actually, because again, this whole sort of slightly preppy, this heritage, this old English feel about it. It's real kind of chunky, wintry scarf. And this one is by We, so it is all part of their collection. You'll see this within other brands as well. But really nice, proper wool scarf, that one. The sweater's great, you know, this fabulous bright orange cable sweater. It's shorter, so you can see that it's just sort of sitting at the waist there. Now, it is the roll neck. Debbie's got it, so you can see that. It works really nicely, well, with the skirt that Debbie's wearing, but also particularly if you've got those wider trousers and you're going for that sort of shorter style of that jumper. If you're not sure about that shorter, you can still do that layering, so the shirts, tops, getting that sort of look of the layering underneath. Now the skirt here is the check skirt. I said that the jacket that Sophie had on did have kind of matching pieces with it. This is the short check skirt. It is slightly shorter than the boiled wool ones, just fractionally, but really, again, really nice and sort of neat little skirt. You've got the opaque tights, you've got the boots there as well, so it makes it very wearable. It's quite a nice light fabric as well, so not too heavy on that, but really nice, neat little short skirt. So this little outfit is by Jerry Weber. Chanel has had an influence on the fashion scene for ever and decades, forever and a day. But actually there's quite a lot of this sort of Chanel little short tweedy style jacket. This one is by Jerry Weber in that soft rosy pink and the grey that you've got there. Really nice, just edge to edge. It's got that little sort of fringe, that little raw edge to it. We've teamed it, made it smarter, so you can wear that with a pair of jeans as well. So just having that nice sort of style on the jacket. But nice, really nice handle on the trouser, nice sort of slim shaping there, tapered down to the ankle. And this really sort of goes to show the choice on the trouser fits is really quite wide, from the really kind of full, wide, soft, fluid trouser to something a little bit more tapered, a little bit slimmer on the leg. The little top is a knitted top, it's a little viscose knit top. Polo top. They do these year on year as their sort of basic essentials, and in that sort of really nice gentle rosy pink colour. It is a knit, so again you have that sort of fitted, but it's not too grippy, and a really nice sort of soft handle to that. Now, Kinross Cashmere, they do a lot of knitwear, so a lot of their sweaters. They also do the most beautiful coats. They come with a health warning, because if you've looked at your crib sheet, you'll know why. And a word of warning, because when you put them on, you will not want to take it off. They feel amazing. It's a double-faced wool. It's absolutely divine. What's great about this, and I've said it before when I've shown a few of their coats, is wear it. you know, you invest in these pieces. This one's really quite clever because it gives you that sort of smartness of a coat, but it's also slightly more relaxed, just nice edge to edge detailing. You've got the rib cuff on that, the knitted rib cuff, which is all part of the coat. Get your wear out of it. Don't save it for special, thinking, you know, I've invested a lot of money, I'm going to keep it for special. No, you've invested a lot of money, wear it, enjoy it. That's what this is about, and it is absolutely divine. They're coats, we've got these, actually all the kind of woven wool coats we've popped upstairs, but absolutely beautiful on that. Now the pieces underneath are both by Jerry Weber. Animal print, again, a real sort of trend for the season. And again, another one, a little bit like Chanel, you know, it never really goes out of fashion, which is quite good. But then it has sort of seasons where it features in a lot of different brands. But here, all knitted, so you've got the knitted little sweater there and a knitted skirt. Nice pencil shape on that, really nice length actually, that almost got sort of midi length. But because you've got that knit, you've got the vent at the back, then you can actually walk in it, which is rather helpful. It's all in like a jersey fabric, so really nice sort of stretch with that. It is double-breasted, but actually you can see here there's not too much fabric at the top, so you can wear it just edge to edge as well. Nice little short, neat shape on that. What's great, if you look at the trouser shape, these are also by Jerry Weber. They're in a heavy jersey, so they've got a real nice firm feel to that. Really nice and slim at the top of the leg, and then that boot cut coming over the top of the foot. The polo underneath is the same as the rose pink one that Helen had on. Here in the bright red that you've got, and actually you can see a little bit of the detail on the sleeve of that, just with that little vent there just at the wrist. It just sort of opens it up a little bit. They've done quite a lot of these sort of real, you know, long, almost kind of covering the top of the hand, but actually having that sort of vent, it almost kind of sits over the top of the hand as well. But really nice, viscose knit, really comfy to wear. I'll mention the bag actually that Helen has picked up. This is one of the Blaggy bags. 75? 65. Little cranberry chain crossbody bag, which is nice. It has got the double chain, so actually you can double it up and make it shorter as well if you would like. So lots of pick-up pieces next door, scarves, jewellery, bags, all the rest of it. The clothes here, now this is a really lovely sweater. This is 100% cashmere. This is by Repeat cashmere. Beautiful, that whole cranberry colourway. Again, a real sort of fashion trend for the autumn winter. Crossed over with the big block stripe there with the blacks and the camel as well. Now Helen has layered this with the Repeat shirt underneath, a silk satin shirt there. Really nice and sort of soft against the skin, but you can see how it just gives you the extra sort of layering option as well, featuring the collar at the neckline. The trousers, these are the Bracks, these are the Mary velvet trouser. Again in this lovely deep berry colour, straight leg. Reasonably slim, but you've got a little bit of sort of ease over the knee as well. But yeah, really nice shaping there on those jeans. And they come in a couple of different colourways as well. Yeah. Right, the little gilet is the Helen Moore gilet. They come in 3 different colours, so you're going to get to see 2 of them here. So 3 different colourways that you've got this lovely sort of soft mushroom colour. So really gentle, all in the kind of neutral sort of palette of colours. The sweater is by Repeat. Quite a different look actually for Repeat here. It's 100% merino wool. almost this sort of alpine look to it, with that sort of printed detailing, all that knit-in printed detailing that you've got there. Again, that's sort of featuring a little bit with the sort of cranberry colourway against the toe. Right, the jeans, these are Repeat jeans. They've been doing this style of jean ever since we bought Repeat, which is over 20 years ago. They are super soft, super stretchy, they are tiny. Okay, just be warned, they are tiny. Without even questioning it, I would go up a size in these. They feel amazing on. You kind of wriggle into them, which is great, and feel lovely. You know, tried and tested style, but they do come up really, really small. I will quickly mention the boots, actually, because Sophie's picked up the Carmela boots here. These are a little kind of short cowboy boot, 119, I think they are, yes, in the leather boots. A really good price. They've got some black ones as well, little ankle boots, so definitely have a little look at those. A lot of the sort of gilets, tabards, these edge-to-edge kind of long knit waistcoats. This one is by Kinross. Beautiful, I mean, just gorgeous, really easy to wear. That you've got that lovely patterning detailing with that knit, that lovely high roll neck on that as well. So really beautiful handle to it, and in the winter white. Debbie's lid, I mean, these are great actually, because you can have these just with a little kind of long sleeve top, simple long sleeve top. Debbie's added in a little bit of colour here with the Hertzens blouse underneath the silk blouse that you've got. So you can add all sorts of different things under there just to give you that different layering option. The jeans, again, these are the Brax Mary Velvet jeans in this lovely sort of deep mocha colour, chocolate colour. As I say, the Mary style is that nice sort of straight leg finish, but really they do them a lot in the sort of winter dream denim colour. We do them in a true denim, and they've introduced this lovely velvet as well. So we're showing you just one little set from the Mark Kane collection. This is a fabulous gilet. It's in this wonderful bottle green, and it is like a blue bottle because it's almost got that sort of shot nature to it. So it catches lots of different kind of greens, the blacks, the blues almost in that. It is a down-filled gilet. It is slightly A-line, so it's still, you know, you go for your size at the sort of top because it's, you know, reasonably neat over the top, but then just has that little A-line swing to it. Now, the piece underneath is this great little scuba dress, real kind of sport style dress that you've got here. It's in the scuba jersey, really nice and neat, really striking. The sleeve detail is all part of that, so that's all part of that little dress there. Really great, short as well, but again, the opaque types doing wonders with the dress. And obviously that real kind of highlight, that sort of pop of the green on there. But really nice, you know, very sort of stretchy, very comfy to wear. Now, one of the chunky scarves, you saw Debbie with her orange striped scarf, and I said there's a lot of this kind of whole kind of chunky, real genuine wool scarf that you've got here. You've got the one from Mark Kane. Beautifully soft that you've got there. It's wool, I think it's got some alpaca in there. And going from the tones of the blacks, the charcoal greys, and going into the sort of green colourways as well. The sweater, the monochrome sweater here in the black and the white, little kind of cable or chunky knit featuring on that, so nice kind of casual sort of sporty sweater. And then the trousers, really lovely jersey on this, but then trimmed with the faux leather patches So the little detailing over the top of the hip, the little stripes down the side of the leg as well. They're almost like a sort of track, they feel like a track pant because a real kind of sport trouser, because you do have a huge amount of stretch in that. So really lovely and comfortable again to wear. So the other gilet in the black here, so same style as the one that Helen had on, but here in the black, so you know, nice and neat at the top, and then that little A-line style. It is the down filled, so it is that lovely soft, squidgy down that you get, really nice kind of light weight on it, but you get that lovely kind of warmth as well. The sweater underneath, this is a knit that Mark Kane do. They do actually for the autumn, winter, and they do it for the spring, summer. So a wool, tiny little bit of cashmere, a little bit of silks in there as well. So it's nice, fine knit. It's good for those what I call sort of transitional seasons, good as a kind of layering piece as well. But again, very soft because of the fabrics that they use. The jeans, again, velvet that you've got here in the green colourway. You can see these are a little bit more kind of relaxed over the leg. So nice, easy shaping there. And you'll notice that there are a number of jeans styles that are just coming out with just a little bit sort of more relaxed featuring, whether you want to call them boyfriend, girlfriend, you know, those, all that sort of names that they're given, but just having that little bit of ease over the top of the leg. Now this is absolutely beautiful. Right, Jane is a brand. Those that follow this brand will know that they actually changed the name. It used to be called Goat. I have a dress still with the Goat label in. It's a very small British company. She's based in London, London designer, and she's actually called Jane, hence the sort of change in the name that she's done. They are absolutely exquisitely tailored. They're a big fan. You'll probably see Zara, Phillips in a number of these, Kate Middleton's. They're a real kind of fan of her brand. What's fabulous about them? I mean, I've still got mine with the old label Goat in there. It doesn't date. It absolutely doesn't date. You know, I can bring it out year after year. My sister's borrowed it off me. You know, it's come back to my wardrobe. Just beautifully designed, and again, really sort of stands the test of time. This is in their velvet that they've used, and it's in this wonderful deep midnight colourway. Wonderful detailing with the pearl at the neckline and on the cuff of that. A fit and flare. This is their fit and flare style that they do consistently. They'll do it in a number of tweaks to it. Here you've got this wonderful, it's almost like a sort of cummerbund around the middle, so giving that real shape into the middle, and then that lovely soft A-line skirt. Real investment piece, these. This is another one of the Jane dresses. Now this is in this satin back crepe. You can see the satin on the necktie and on the cuff of that. So it's a very lightweight fabric. Again, really simply sort of designed and executed, but just nice little detail. If you look at the shoulder, that tiny little shoulder pad, just giving a little bit of emphasis to your shoulder. That lovely soft neckline on that tie, you can have it in a real bow, you can have it in a tie as Sophie is showing here, you can have it open as well. And then it just skims the body, so that wonderful A-line shaping on that. and in this beautiful cranberry colourway. As an alternative, Joseph Ribkoff always produce some really great dresses in their collection. This one a little bit different for them, in that lovely sort of satin fabric, so the pinks, the magentas all coming through on that print. Again, the sort of bow detailing, you'll see that on a number of blouses as well. So again, a real sort of trend for the autumn winter. Long sleeve, very simple A-line. I mean, super forgiving. If you've got Christmas lunches coming up, boy, that'll be a good one to wear. But again, very nice and sort of light, very easy to wear, and really sort of flattering. It is short, so it's just above the knee on that, but again, you've got the option with the opaque tights. Here we're showing it with the boots, but you could do it with the shoe as well. So let me bring the girls back on for one last walk on the catwalk.